inspection. The inspection procedure is found in the Flight Crew Operating Manual, Volume 1. A complete safety inspection should be accomplished prior to applying power to the aircraft. Make sure the general area is secure, mooring lines removed, and the area is free of potential FOD. All protective covers and sleeves, including the fuel NACA vent covers, should be removed from aircraft components. Caution: if AC power has been applied on the aircraft, do not touch the air data sensors. Confirm that the wheel chocks are installed as required. Pilots carry out the external walk-around to ensure the overall condition of the airplane, its visible components and equipment are safe for flight. The external walk-around begins at the left forward fuselage and progresses in a clockwise direction. To protect against APU noise levels and for your safety, wear ear protection. In the event of an APU fire on the ground, the FireX agent must be discharged manually. Therefore, the APU must never be left unattended. Check the passenger door and stairs for snow, ice, or other contaminants. Inspect door cables carefully. Frayed cables may cause cuts. Check the door components. Inspect the passenger door emergency light. Check the stair lights and the general condition of the stairs. Verify the ice detector probe is clear and free of damage. Ensure the oxygen blowout disc is green and intact. If it is not, ask maintenance to check for possible thermal discharge. Open the oxygen service door and verify the oxygen system pressure is in accordance with the chart. Close and secure the oxygen service door. Check that the intercom panel door is closed and secured. If nose wheel well lighting is required, select On, then close the door. While the condition of the skin is to be checked throughout the inspection, pay special attention to areas surrounding air data sensors. Any abnormal condition of the skin can affect RVSM capability. For details, consult the AFM supplement covering RVSM operations. Verify the number 3 pitot-static probe. Ensure all holes are clear of obstruction. Check for abnormal discoloration. Check the Avionics battery exhaust vent. It must be clear. Check the condition of the angle of attack vane and verify that it can move freely. Verify the number 1 pitot-static probe. Ensure all holes are clear of obstruction. Check for abnormal discoloration. Check that the Avionics battery inlet vent is clear. Ensure the Avionics door is secured. Check the condition of the radome. Look for cracks, chips, or pinholes. Ensure that the latch located at the bottom of the radome is secured. Inspect the EVS window for defects and cleanliness. Step back and visually inspect the windshield and windows for defects, cleanliness, and that they are free from ice or snow. If the rat safety pin is installed, remove it with the nose gear doors open. Once the pin is removed, ensure the landing gear areas are clear and close the doors. Hydraulic system number 3 must be powered to close the doors. Remember that hydraulically powered doors shut rapidly. Stay clear when they are operated. Ensure the wheel chocks are installed as required. Check the oleo for extension and leaks. Extension will vary depending on the aircraft load. Check the condition of the wheels and tires for cuts, scrapes, and wear. Check the steering actuator for hydraulic leaks and condition of the electrical harness. Check the condition of the nose landing lights. Remove the nose gear downlock safety pin. Caution: if abnormal resistance is felt during pin extraction, do not remove the pin. Leave pin in place and request a maintenance check. Examine the wheel well for fluid leaks and general security. Check the condition of the nose wheel doors. If the torque links have been disconnected, reconnect them. Ensure that the manual disconnects are secure with no red showing. Check the Avionics door latches and ensure that the rat door is secured. The ice detector probe and the number 2 pedostatic probe must be clear. Check for abnormal discoloration. The AOA vane and the standby pedostatic probe must be clear. Check that the TAT probe is clear. If installed, make sure the forward lavatory service door is latched and secured. Underneath the aircraft, check the condition of all antennas for possible damage. Also check the condition of the lower beacon light and the forward drain mast for condition and evidence of leaks. Ensure that the belly fairing NACA vent is clear of any obstruction. Check for evidence of fuel spillage. Check the condition of the wing inspection light. Check that the refuel-defuel master switch is in the off position and securely close the panel door. Move back and visually inspect the cabin windows for defects and cleanliness. From this position, ensure the overwing emergency exit door is flush with the fuselage. Lastly, verify the condition of the overwing emergency exit light. Ensure the wheel chocks are installed as required. Remove the downlock safety pin. Caution: if abnormal resistance is felt, do not remove the pin. Leave the pin in place and request maintenance checkout. Make sure the downlock dust cover is set into position to cover the safety pinhole. Ensure the mechanical gear door is secured and that the hydraulic gear door is properly closed. Inspect the general condition of the wheel well, including the overheat sensing loop. Check the condition of the wheels and tires for cuts, scrapes, and wear. Move behind the gear assembly. Check the oleo extension for leaks and condition. Extension will vary on the aircraft load. Inspect the brake line connections. Check for fluid leaks around the brake assembly. Brake wear indicator pins must protrude from the brake units. There are 4 brake wear indicator pins to be checked. Check the brake wear indicator pins with hydraulic pressure established on System 3 and the parking brake set. Check the condition of the taxi and landing lights and the lens cover. From this position, check the right engine intake is clear. Step back and check the ram air inlet at the base of the vertical stabilizer. It must be clear of obstruction. Inspecting the wing leading edge, a visual check is not enough. Run your hand along all critical surfaces to ensure the wing leading edge is in good condition and free of contaminants. For details, refer to the FCOM, Supplementary Procedures, Cold Weather Operations. Warning: touching very cold surfaces with bare hands can cause tissue damage and injury to persons. To examine the upper wing surface, you will need a ladder. Make sure the wing surface is free of ice and other contaminants. Ensure the two overwing fuel caps are secured. Next, move under the wing to inspect the lower wing surface. Locate the fuel tank water drains and drain fuel as required. Check the fuel vent valve before refueling. It should move without obstruction. Do not pull the handle if the wing tank contains more than 11,800 pounds of fuel. Ensure the NACA vent is clear of any obstructions and check for evidence of fuel spillage. Once this is done, carry on with the leading edge and slats inspection. Check for signs of wing anti-ice duct overheating. Look at the condition of the navigation and strobe lights, checking the lens, covers, and bulbs. Inspect the winglet for damage. Verify the condition of the 6 static dischargers. If a static wick is broken or missing, consult the configuration deviation list located in the AFM. Check the general condition of the wing trailing edge. All flight control surfaces should be clear of all ground equipment or other obstructions. Their surfaces must be inspected for ice or any other contaminants. As you proceed along the trailing edge of the wing, check the condition of the ailerons, the flaps, the multifunction spoilers, and ground spoilers. Lastly, check the emergency light. Ensure the water service door is secured, and check the lavatory service door in the same manner. Now focus on the engine. Visually check that the engine intake cowl is in good condition and secured. Check the engine total air temperature probe located inside the engine intake. Move closer to the engine and check the cowl anti-ice vent is clear. At the rear of the engine, check that the 2 thrust reverser lockout bolts are not installed. If they are installed, dispatch restrictions apply. Proceed with the thrust reverser doors. Verify that they are closed and flush with the engine cowls. Check that the engine panels, drains, and vents are secure and clear. Check that the oil vent mast is clear and in good condition. Inspect the engine exhaust and jet pipe for condition and ensure it is clear. Verify the APU inlet door condition. It should be closed when the APU is off. Visually inspect the general condition of the right engine pylon. Check the pre-cooler exhaust and air conditioning unit exhaust are clear. Also verify that the aft equipment bay vent is clear. Open the aft equipment bay door. Reaching inside the bay, switch on the service light. A ladder is required to properly conduct this inspection. Ensure that the aft equipment bay area is generally secure. Inspect the hydraulic system number 1 and number 2 tubing and reservoirs. Verify quantities. Check the aft fuel tank and its associated lines and fittings on aircraft so equipped. On the right, verify the filter and return differential pressure indicators of hydraulic system number 2. On the left, check the ecology bottles for each hydraulic system. They should not contain excessive fluid. Verify the filter and return differential pressure indicators of hydraulic system number 1. Looking down, check the oil replenishment system reservoir. Turn around and inspect the general condition of the lines and tubing. Check for leaks and damage. Check the condition of the left and right air conditioning units and the ram air ducting. Check the 2 thrust reverser isolation control units. For normal operation, both manual inhibit levers should point straight down. If visible, check the condition of the APU battery. Access the circuit breakers and check their condition. Exit from the aft equipment bay and turn off the service light. Remove and/or install the ladder. Close and secure the aft equipment bay door. Moving forward of the aft equipment bay door, first check that the aft drain mast is clear and in good condition. Verify the fuel and hydraulic system drains and the aft fuel tank sampling drain if present. Check the condition of all lower fuselage antennas. The external DC power door must be closed securely. Inspect the left and right air conditioning unit drains. Verify the external bleed air access door is secured. Check the APU access door and the APU drains. Inspect the APU exhaust. It should be unobstructed. Before inspecting the empennage, ensure that the general area is clean and secure. Ensure the flight control surfaces are clear of dirt, ice, snow, or frost, and that there is proper clearance from all ground equipment or other obstructions. Check the condition of the horizontal stabilizer and the elevators, the vertical stabilizer and the rudder. Look for evidence of hydraulic leaks. Check the VOR localizer antennas on both sides of the fin. Verify the condition of the 11 static dischargers. Check the condition of the navigation and strobe lights and lens covers. Ensure that the tail vent is clear. Make sure the APU surge valve exhaust is clear. Look at the condition of the left engine pylon. Check the pre-cooler exhaust, the air conditioning unit exhaust. And confirm the aft equipment bay vent is clear. Inspect the engine exhaust and jet pipe for condition and ensure they are clear. Ensure the oil vent mast is clear and in good condition. Check the thrust reverser doors. Verify they are closed and flush with the engine cowls. As with the right engine, check that the 2 thrust reverser lockout bolts are not installed. Ensure the engine panels are secured and the drains and vents are clear. Check the cowl anti-ice vent. Ensure the engine cowls are in good condition and secure. Check the engine total air temperature probe located inside the engine intake. Ensure that the external AC power door is secured. Make sure that the cargo door is securely closed. Open the hydraulic system number 3 compartment door. First, check the general condition of the compartment. Verify the quantity of the number 3 hydraulic reservoir. Check the pre-charge pressure of the system number 2 and number 3 brake accumulators. Verify the 4 differential pressure indicators of hydraulic system number 3. They should be flush. Check the ecology bottles do not contain fluid. Check the pre-charge pressure of the rat accumulator. Once these checks are completed, close the hydraulic system number 3 service door securely. The left wing and left side are checked in the same manner as the right side. Ensure the flaps, ground and flight spoilers, and ailerons are clear of obstructions and surface contaminants. Check the general condition of the wing trailing edge. Verify the condition of the 6 static dischargers. If a static wick is broken or missing, consult the configuration deviation list. Inspect the winglet for damage. Look at the condition of the navigation and strobe lights and lens cover. Ensure the leading edge is in good condition and free of contaminants. Look under the wing to inspect the lower wing surface. Locate the fuel tank water drains and drain fuel as required. The fuel vent valve should be checked for leaks and obstructions. Do not pull the handle if the wing tank contains more than 11,800 pounds of fuel. Ensure the NACA vent is clear of any obstructions and check for evidence of fuel spillage. Check the condition of the upper wing surfaces. Make sure they are free of ice and other contaminants. Ensure the overwing fuel cap is secured. Check the condition of the taxi and landing lights and the lens cover. From this position, check the left engine intake. Visually check that the engine intake is clear. Ensure wheel chocks are installed as required. Remove the downlock safety pin. Make sure the downlock dust cover is set into position. Ensure the mechanical gear door is secure. And the hydraulic gear door is properly closed. Inspect the general condition of the wheel well, including the overheat sensing loop. Check the condition of the wheels and tires for cuts, scrapes, and wear. Check the oleo for extension and leaks. Inspect the brake line connections. Check for fluid leaks around the brake assembly. Check the brakes and brake wear pins in the same manner as the right side. Check the center fuel tank vent valve. Do not pull the handle if the center tank contains more than 8,000 pounds of fuel. Verify the condition of the wing inspection light. Inspect the cabin windows for defects in cleanliness. Move back and check the antennas and upper beacon on the top of the fuselage. To complete the inspection of the left side of the aircraft, ensure that the passenger door actuation panel is secured. This concludes the exterior walk-around inspection.